Greetings, Obasi Scott here, oxygen therapy consultant. This is the Underground Cure. Thank you guys for coming to this video. Thank you so much for showing love. Thank you so much for seeking out the answer to eradicate this virus. I got some great information for you guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Before starting any new detox or diet program, please take the proper steps and precautions. We are not doctors or registered dietitians. We do not provide medical aid for the purpose of diagnosing any health or disease-related sickness. The data presented and natural solutions recommended in this video are the scientific facts presented by an oxygen therapy consultant and therefore may be considered and are followed at one's own risk. The research and information covered in our videos is open to the public domain for the sole purpose of educating and in no way breaches or breaks any boundaries of the law in any state of the United States of America. Now, I implore you guys to take notes, grab a pen and paper. We're going to go through some very good information. And you know, it's my purpose to try to get questions answered, to try to help you guys to be inspired, okay? So there's nothing more effective in eradicating a disease than being inspired to heal yourself and believing it has happened. Okay, guys? I want you to be inspired, and I want you to believe that because you can think it, because you can imagine it, you can see it, you can envision it, it has happened. Now, let's deal with our mindset. My body and mind are happy and healthy, which thrive in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. My body and mind are happy and healthy, which thrive in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. Guys, this is the affirmation that you need to get in your subconscious. You need to get in your conscious. So every time you start getting depressed, you start getting down, you start feeling bad about the situation, you start feeling like you possibly, maybe you can't heal yourself. Are you listening to some doctor or somebody tell you that you can't? You need to instantly replace that with my body and mind are happy and healthy, which thrive in a constant state of perfect health and rejuvenation. Now, the question for today is, what's the difference between the successful eradicators and the unsuccessful sufferers? Now, bottom line is the inability to accept anything less. That's the difference. That's the difference. So how does that happen? Well, people who are successful with this program have made up their minds that eradication is the only option. They have made up their minds that eradication is the only option. They're willing to do whatever it takes. They're willing to go the distance. They're willing to give it their all and then some, 110%. They're not willing to accept anything less. They're not willing to accept from the doctors that they can't eradicate the virus from their body. They're not willing to accept from general society that you can't heal yourself. They're not willing to accept that you got to live forever. Live with this virus forever. They have made up their minds that the only thing that they are going to do is eradicate the virus. Guys, there's a little saying that talks about the difference between I will and I try. I will and I try. See, when you're trying to do something, you're not doing it. When you're trying to do something, you're not doing it. You're either doing something or you're not. There's really no try in there. If you're even doing it a little bit, you're doing it. To try is to not do it. Because that means that you're putting something else in front of doing it. You're putting other things in front of doing it. It has not become an absolute priority. It has not become an absolute must. And it has to become an absolute must. Okay? People who are successful with this program are committed to following the roadmap. Are committed to following the roadmap, guys. What's the roadmap? The roadmap is the protocol. When you order your protocol, you're going to get the instructions, the liver cleanse instructions, the protocol instructions. You're going to get the meal plan instructions. Okay, guys? This is your roadmap on how to get it done. People who are successful with this program are committed to following the roadmap. That means they're committed to doing everything by the letter. They're committed to going the distance. They're committed to doing all 3 steps. Oxygenating the cells, alkalizing the system, and elevating the immune system. They're committed. That means that they have vowed, they have given their word, they have become accountable to themselves that they are going to commit to this. Last but not least, people who are successful with this program are accountable to themselves and make sure they are supported. Guys, listen. When you go through the protocol, there will be questions. There will be things that we have to alter and tailor for you because everybody's body is not does not adjust the same way or take on different things the same way. So some things we might have to tweak or whatever. But those people who don't utilize the support that we provide, those people that don't utilize the support on the text support or the email support, those people who don't do consultations, those people who don't set up game plan consultations to get their questions answered, those people who don't go ahead and take action and keep the momentum going. You're not being accountable to yourself. You're not using the support system. You're not making sure you're supported on this journey. Anything you do in life, you need to be supported. Yes, there are a lot of strong-willed people in this world who can make up their mind to do something and do it, to go forward and do it. But you have a support system, whether it's your friends, whether it's your neighbors, whether it's co-workers, whether it's family, whether it's your spouse or your children. You have support. And in this situation, when you're going through the protocol, we are here to support you. There are ways to get your questions answered almost immediately. Okay? Now, let's deal with some tips to successfully eradicate herpes with our protocol. Number 1, become a doer instead of a trier. I talked about that earlier. Become a doer instead of a trier. You're either doing something or you're not doing something. You're either doing the protocol or you're not doing the protocol. If you're halfway doing the protocol, you're not doing the protocol. If you're doing the protocol, you're not following the meal plan, you're not doing the protocol. If you're doing the protocol, you're not using the support system, and you're not getting your questions answered, you're not doing the protocol. Okay? Improve your self-discipline. What does that mean? Improving your self-discipline means commit to the process. Commit to following the roadmap. Commit to following the instructions. And I know I'm kind of recapping here, but improve your self-discipline. If you're a person that halfway does stuff or, kind of just tinkers with stuff, dips your toe in the water, and you're not consistent, and you have a hard time staying committed, you're a procrastinator. Okay, guys, work on your self-discipline, because with this program, you have to have self-discipline. Last but not least, number 3 is use a support system. Guys, I've talked about this and hammered this in the ground. Use the support system. Guys, we're available on chat. We're available on email, consultation. You get a complimentary game plan consultation when you purchase your kit. So guys, use a support system. What's the solution? The solution is to take action now. Start eradicating the virus ASAP. Important steps. Listen real close. I want you to listen real close. I want you to stop what you're doing. Listen real close. Number 1, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for everybody who has subscribed to the channel. Number 2, hit the bell down in the corner so that you get a notification of any new videos that I post. Every time I post a new video, I want you to be notified. Number 3, leave a positive comment, guys. Okay, leave a positive comment. You don't know how many times positive comments help other people. Okay, and like your mom used to say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, please don't say it at all, or don't say it on our channel. And number 4, share this video. 2 ways you can do that. The first way is you can copy the URL and you can post it on any platform that you're a part of, any social media platform that you're a part of, any forum you're a part of. Excuse me. Second way is you can download the actual video and you can copy and paste the text and the description to a channel, upload the video to a channel that has the following that you will feel this will be good information to pay forward. Okay. Number 2, complete a treatment application to get a custom recommendation. This step is very important, guys. A lot of people come to us and they ask us what kit should they get. They don't know. And my response to them is, have you completed a treatment application? Have you completed a treatment application so that you can get a custom recommendation? Everybody's health situation is different. Everybody's current state of health is different. So please complete a treatment application and get your recommendation. And if you want to understand more about that recommendation, kind of the details of it, there's a couple of things you can do. Like you can ask questions on the text chat. You can also you can schedule a consultation with myself. That's available. So get your recommendation. Number 3, go to undergroundcure.com and get your free herpes eradication video training series. Listen, this is something you can do right after you complete your treatment application, and you're waiting on your kit to come or you want more information. Listen, go ahead and get the free herpes eradication video training series. All you got to do is go to the homepage of the Underground Cure, put your name and email in, and it will start dripping emailing out to you. Okay. Number 4 is follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at The Underground Cure. If you got questions, hit us at undergroundcure@gmail.com. You can visit theundergroundcure.com, or you can text us at 678-824-2873. If you need a private consultation, I talked about this a minute ago, but I want to dig into it a little bit more. Due to extremely high demand, now you can consult directly with me. This is where you need to go. The website right here, theundergroundcure.com/consultation. Again, that's theundergroundcure.com/consultation. This will be a private phone conversation where we will discuss solid, natural recommendations to eradicate herpes and any other health concerns that you may have. Guys, listen, if there's something that you need to talk to me about that's personal, that you don't feel like talking to the online support about or telling them about, or there's some condition, or there's something, you know, that you just need private consultation about. I don't know. There's a world of things that people like to ask about. I mean, I've had people that were on drugs. I've had people that had personal information that they wanted to share with me about before they started the protocol and they needed a consultation. Listen, theundergroundcure.com/consultation. Go ahead and book your consultation. This call will answer all your questions and give you a roadmap to create forward momentum. I think that's the most important thing, is getting your questions answered, and then realizing how to move forward. What's the next steps I do? What's the next practical thing I can do in my situation? Okay? Now, go ahead and get that done if that's something that you need and you want. Thanks for watching, guys. This is the Underground Cure. I am Obasi Scott, oxygen therapy consultant. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you guys happy, healed, and completely set free. I will talk to you soon.